Have you been working out, eating your protein, and taking supplements, but still feel like your muscles just aren't growing? Here's the surprising truth. Even if you train every single day for the next 100 days, even if you eat the cleanest diet and take your supplements during the day, your muscles may still refuse to grow stronger, especially as you get older. And here's why. It's not about how much protein you eat or how hard you work out. The real secret to building muscle is what you give your body at night, because that's when your muscles do most of their repair. In fact, around 70% of muscle growth happens while you're asleep, especially between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m. Now, you've probably heard people say that magnesium is the secret to muscle repair. But let me tell you something. They've been selling you half the truth. Magnesium alone won't get you the results you want. Instead, there are two powerful vitamins you should be taking at night. These are scientifically proven to speed up muscle recovery, boost your strength, and even protect against age-related muscle loss. If you don't take them, you're missing the most important part of the muscle building process.
So let's start with the first one, vitamin D3. When you hear vitamin D, most people think about sunlight. But here's what you might not know. Vitamin D isn't just for your bones, it's actually a muscle-building powerhouse. At night, vitamin D activates special receptors inside your muscles called VDRs. Think of these like switches that turn on your muscle-building machinery. Once activated, they help your muscles absorb more calcium and phosphorus from your meals during the day. These two minerals are the raw materials your muscles need to contract, recover, and grow stronger. But it doesn't stop there. Vitamin D also tells your body to produce more testosterone while you sleep. And testosterone is the master hormone for muscle repair. Without it, your body can't use the protein you ate to rebuild new muscle tissue. That's why low vitamin D levels can slow muscle recovery by more than 60%. Studies from Harvard even show that seniors who took vitamin D gained nearly 3 pounds of muscle mass in a matter of months, compared to almost nothing in the group that didn't. That's the power of this one vitamin. So how should you take it? Aim for 2,000 to 4,000 IUs of vitamin D3 with your evening meal. Ideally one that includes healthy fats like salmon, avocado, or olive oil. Why fats? Because vitamin D is fat-soluble, which means it needs fat to be absorbed properly. Now let's move to the second vitamin, zinc. This one is even more overlooked, but it's just as important. Here's why. While you're in deep sleep, your body produces growth hormones, the very hormones that rebuild your muscles after a workout. But these hormones are useless if you don't have enough zinc. Zinc is like the ignition key that makes these hormones work. Without it, the repair process slows to a crawl, no matter how much protein or collagen you eat. Even worse, research shows that around 40% of adults over 60 are deficient in zinc. And here's the problem. Low zinc doesn't just affect recovery, it also blocks your muscles from using amino acids, the building blocks of protein. That's why so many people say, I'm eating all this protein but not gaining muscle. They're missing this critical mineral. Zinc also plays another big role. It keeps over 300 enzymes in your body active at night. These enzymes are the little workers that rebuild damaged muscle fibers, heal tissues, and restore strength while you sleep. When your zinc levels are healthy, these enzymes stay active for 6 to 8 hours straight. But when you're deficient, they barely function. One study from the University of Michigan showed that seniors who took zinc every night increased their muscle repair by more than 30% and recovered almost 40% faster after workouts. Imagine feeling less sore in the morning, bouncing back quicker, and actually seeing your strength return. That's the power of zinc. To get the most out of it, take 15 to 30 milligrams of zinc with a full glass of water about 2 hours before bed. This timing allows it to work during your deepest sleep cycles when your body is focused on repair.
But here's the part most people miss. Even if you take vitamin D and zinc at night, you can still sabotage your progress without even realizing it. And it often happens because of the other supplements you're taking before bed. The truth is, there are 3 supplements you should avoid completely at night: because instead of helping, they actually block your body's natural ability to repair and grow muscle. The first one is B complex. Now, B vitamins are powerful for energy, metabolism, and nerve health. In the morning, they're fantastic. They help you feel alert, focused, and energized for the day. But at night, they do the exact opposite of what you want. They stimulate your nervous system, raise your heart rate slightly, and keep your brain in go mode. And here's the problem. Muscle repair doesn't happen when you're awake and buzzing with energy. It happens in deep, slow-wave sleep. If B complex keeps you from reaching that deep sleep, you're basically turning off the very window of time your muscles need to grow. The second one is vitamin C. Now, don't get me wrong, vitamin C is excellent for immunity, healing, and skin health. But timing matters. At night, vitamin C can actually interfere with the natural repair signals your body sends out. Your muscles need a small amount of oxidative stress to trigger growth hormone and start the rebuilding process. But if you flood your system with vitamin C before bed, you blunt those signals. In simple terms, you stop the repair process before it even begins. On top of that, vitamin C is slightly stimulating. It can make your brain more alert and keep you tossing and turning instead of sinking into deep, restorative sleep.
And finally, the third one is the sneakiest: caffeine. Most people think of caffeine as just their morning coffee or tea, but what they don't realize is that caffeine hides in pre-workout drinks, fat burners, energy supplements, and even some multivitamins. At night, caffeine is a disaster for muscle building. It raises cortisol, your stress hormone, which not only keeps you awake, but also actively breaks down muscle tissue instead of repairing it. And if that wasn't enough, caffeine blocks adenosine receptors in your brain, the same system that tells your body it's time to rest. That means even if you fall asleep, your deep sleep cycles are cut short, and without deep sleep, your muscles can't grow. So here's the bottom line. If you want to actually build muscle while you sleep, the formula is simple. Take vitamin D3 with dinner, take zinc before bed, and stay away from B complex, vitamin C, and caffeine at night. This small shift can completely transform your recovery. It can help your muscles grow stronger, your body bounce back faster, and even boost how energized and refreshed you feel every single morning.